Network Entertainment.
Narinig nyo na yung kasabihan, the more you earn, the more you spend. Why is that still a problem until today? Tara, pag-usapan natin.
Hi, I'm Chingitan, and you're listening to Chink Positive Podcast, where I aim to equip you to become wealthy and debt-free, teaching you on how to save, budget, get out of debt, and invest. Let's get into the episode.
Hi there, this is Chinkitan, your pambansang wealth coach. Welcome to Chink Positive again. Today we're going to talk about one of the most frequently mistake that we make all about money. Ang tawag po niyan is lifestyle inflation or lifestyle creep. Ang ibig sabihin po lang niyan, kaka-raise mo pa lang, nag-upgrade ka na ng phone mo. Nagkaroon ka na ng bonus, nagbakasyon ka agad. Promoted at work, bigla na lang nagpalit ka ng kotse. Look, gets kita. Nothing is wrong when you reward yourself. Pero if every time your pay increases, equivalent to also expense increases, guess what? You will still feel broke. So, sa episode na ito, we're going to talk about lifestyle inflation, how to know if you're caught in it, and how can you fight back. Okay, let's talk about lifestyle inflation, lifestyle creep. Ito lang, simple lang naman eh. As your income increases, your spending also increases. Yun ang isang problema. Alam mo, itong mga upgrades natin sa buhay, yung reward natin sa sarili, wala naman talagang problema as long as kaya ng budget mo. The problem is, kung hindi kaya ng budget, minsan napipilitan lang tayo. You look successful on the outside, pero paycheck ka pa rin in the inside. We Filipino-Chinese, we have a saying, "Kokoha bohocha." Ang ibig sabihin, it looks good on the outside, but it doesn't taste good in the inside. The wealth and the money that you have built go straight to what? Expenses na probably you will not appreciate after a few years. Alam mo, ulitin ko let me balance it off. Lifestyle upgrades aren't bad as long as it's within your budget. But the problem is, when you do it automatically, hindi ka na nag-iisip, bili ka lang ng bili, enjoy ka lang na enjoy, yun na, lifestyle creep takes over. Ano yung mga signs that you are already in this scenario? Number one, your expenses grow with every raise. No matter how much you earn, wala ka pa ring ipon. Number two, yung I deserve this mindset. Deserve ko to. Nagpupuyat ako, nagtatrabaho ko, kailangan, deserve ko na mag-travel, deserve kong kumain, deserve kong bumili ng bagong bag. And then number three, your savings doesn't match your income. You earn more than before, pero yung bank account mo, same old, same old. And then number four, the pressure to keep up with others. Yung laging na lang, kung meron sila, dapat meron ka. Kung may bagong gadget, meron ka rin. And number five, shopping is equivalent to reward. Alam mo, yung mga shopping hindi necessary, kailangan malaki yan. Yung mga pag-add to cart mo, 200, 500, 1,000, nako, pag nag-pile up yan, napakalaki. Sino po sa inyong guilty? Give me a nod. Alam mo, if you are in this rut, don't worry, you are not alone. Almost everyone goes through this. The key is, number one, awareness. Aware ka na kailangan meron kang gawin, meron kang baguhin. So right now, let me challenge you. How can we stop this lifestyle inflation or lifestyle creep? Good news, meron siyang pag-asa. Number one, lock in your lifestyle. When you say lock in your lifestyle, as your income increases, you don't immediately increase your standard of spending and living, but you immediately increase your standard of savings and investing. Nakigets nyo? So ito yung gagawin po natin. Siguro start ka muna 5% income, di ba? Yung 5% mo savings, 5% investment, 90% spending. Yun ang first. Pero pag tumaas ang income mo, gawin mo ng 10, 10, 80. Pag tumaas ang income mo, 10, 20, 70. Pag tumaas ang income mo, 20, 20, 60. Pag tumaas ang income mo, 20, 30, 50. Nagigets nyo? I-lock in mo yung lifestyle mo. Pataasin mo yung savings and investing mo. And then, very important, as you also, di ba, increase your savings and investing, set aside also for what? Celebrating. Meron tayong tinatawag na yung disposable fund, or some people say enjoyment fund, di ba? Or yung tinatawag na disposable fund, maglagay ka rin, di ba? A certain percentage, okay lang as long as you set a budget. Actually, one thing that I've learned in life, ang purpose talaga ng pera is to make our life better and easier. Do you agree? Kaya if the money that you're earning right now is making your life harder, may problema ka. So, itong episode natin na ito, I hope na-realize nyo talaga. The problem is not the income, but the problem is your attitude towards your income. Ito yung lifestyle creep or inflation. But once you recognize, you're aware, you spot it, you can control it. Next time na tumaas ang income mo, anong dapat tumaas? Savings and investing. So my challenge for you for this week, I want you to look back based on your last 3 pay increases. Last 3. Saan napunta yung increase mo? And I want you to be honest. Saan siya napunta? So if this episode gave you a wake-up call, nako, please, share it with a friend na laging broke, kahit laging promoted. This Chinkitan reminding you, more income doesn't mean to say that you have more gastos. It should mean that you should have more freedom. Tatandaan, as I always say, to every problem, there's always a solution. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Always. Chink Positive. Bye.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.